understand pool facts and costs before building. An in-ground swimming pool may be one of the most fun and exciting features of a home. A pool can turn a boring backyard into a sunny place that people of all ages can enjoy in an instant. Even though in-ground pools take a lot of time and money to build, their popularity isn't going away anytime soon. Thus, if you're ready to take the plunge and buy an in-ground swimming pool, here are 6 crucial measures to ensure you get the best pool for your house and family. Pool designs. In-ground pools are classified into 3 categories. Concrete, vinyl-lined, and fiberglass are the most prevalent. Steel or aluminum-walled pools can also be found in isolated areas of the country. Concrete pools are really custom-made, and they may be created to almost any size, shape, or depth. Because the concrete is fired from a gun onto steel-reinforced walls, these pools are also known as gunite or shotcrete pools. After the concrete has set, the pool is plastered, painted, and finished with a textured or tiled surface. Concrete pools take the longest to build, usually between 3 and 12 weeks, but they are the strongest and last the longest. In fact, several concrete pools that are over 50 years old are still in use today. Unlike other types of in-ground pools, concrete pools can be rebuilt, expanded, and made better. Vinyl pools are made by putting a ready-made, flexible liner into a hole that has already been dug. It is attached to a strengthened steel, aluminum, or non-corrosive polymer frame. Most vinyl pools are rectangular, but some companies make L-shaped and freeform liners as well. A vinyl-lined pool typically takes 1 to 3 weeks to construct. While thinking about a vinyl pool, keep in mind that pool toys, pets, and sharp items can pierce the liner. While liners can be fixed, it's preferable to get one that's at least 20 to 30 millimeters, 34 to 1 in, thick. Fiberglass pools are factory molded into one massive bowl, which is cranes set into the dug pit. As a result, fiberglass pools can be built much faster than other types of pools. In other situations, it can take as little as 3 days. Fiberglass pools feature an exceptionally durable and stain-resistant gelcoat coating. In addition, unlike concrete pools, fiberglass pools are non-porous, requiring fewer pool chemicals and harboring less algae. However, fiberglass pools are available in fewer sizes and forms than concrete or vinyl pools, which may be a problem if you have a tiny or unusually shaped property. Additionally, a truck needs to move the sizable pool, and it might have to travel a long, challenging route to get to your house. Because different states have different rules about moving big things, trucks often have to go through more than one state to deliver a fiberglass pool. When the pool comes, there must be enough room in your yard for the crane to drive close to the location and slide the molded shell into the excavated hole. It should be noted that access is sometimes only possible through an adjacent property. Check with the freight company or pool contractor to make sure the crane has enough room to work. Concrete, vinyl, and fiberglass pools are all accessible nationwide. But, in some areas, some varieties are more common than others. Because fiberglass and vinyl are flexible, they can be used in cold places where the freezing and thawing of water can damage a hard concrete structure. Most locations sell vinyl pools, but fiberglass pools are most prevalent in the South. If you're not sure what kind of pool to buy, talk to pool contractors in your area. If they only install one type of pool, there is likely a good reason. When you've decided on the type of pool you want, make sure you pick a contractor who has substantial expertise installing that style. Price comparisons. It's impossible to say how much your pool will cost because prices vary greatly based on where you live, soil conditions, a water circulation system, and pool design and size. Because many contractors give discounts for pools built during the off-season when business is weak, the time of year can also have an impact on the final price. In New England, where I live, a typical rectangular 20 by 40-foot concrete pool costs about $45,000. This includes the filtration system, first water fill-up, underwater lights, and stone coping around the pool's edge. It excludes the expense of fencing, landscaping, decking, and other pool-related goods. Don't forget that installing a swimming pool usually costs almost twice as much as the pool itself. Thus, if you buy a $50,000 pool, expect to spend another $40,000 to $50,000 before you're done. Building and zoning restrictions apply to in-ground swimming pools, so you must apply for a building permit and gain clearance before any work can begin. Different cities have different rules about building and zoning, but in general, you have to keep a certain distance between your pool and your property lines, septic tanks, wells, sewer lines, and wetlands. Codes also apply to pool barriers and gate hardware. A perimeter wall or fence must be at least 4 feet tall and include self-closing, self-latching gates. Fence boards or balusters should not be more than 4 inches apart. Chain link fences must have apertures that are no wider than 1-1/4 in. Consider installing alarms on all house doors and gates leading to the pool, as well as a power safety cover over the pool, for further security, especially if you have young children or grandchildren. Catch the sun. Take advantage of free solar energy by locating your pool in an open area away from trees. A setting like this will not only warm up the water, but it will also limit the number of leaves that fall into the pool. The circulation system of a pool uses both filtration and sanitization to keep the swimming water clean and clear. The filtration pump pulls water from the bottom drains of the pool, moves surface water with an automatic skimmer, filters everything, and then sends it back into the pool. There are 3 common types of filters: sand, cartridges, and diatomaceous earth. All 3 types of filters work well when they are built and maintained correctly, and an experienced contractor can help you decide which one is best for your pool. Sand filters are the most traditional and widely used technique for pool water filtration. To catch dirt and debris, they employ specific filter sand. Smaller and smaller particles are trapped as the sand particles load up or become blocked. In order to backwash a sand filter, you have to turn the water flow around and flush the dirty water into a wasteline. To screen out debris, cartridge filters employ massive cylindrical cartridges. The majority of pool designers choose cartridges with 500 to 600 square feet of filter area. Cartridges, unlike sand filters, do not require backwashing. You could also just rinse them off with a garden hose, which uses much less water than backwashing. The water filtration system in the pool gets rid of dirt and debris, but a chemical sanitizer is needed to kill bacteria and algae. Chlorine is by far the most used pool sanitizer. It is also a powerful oxidant. When chlorine is mixed with water, it makes chlorine that is free to use. This is also called hypochlorous acid. Bromine, hypobromous acid, tablets can also be used to disinfect swimming pools. The solid white tablets disintegrate slowly, releasing free available bromine, which is also a potent oxidant. It is critical to examine the pool water before adding any chemicals. Bring a water sample to a pool retailer for analysis or purchase a do-it-yourself test kit. Maintain a pH range of 7.2 to 7.8 and an alkalinity range of 80 to 120 parts per million. Budget busters beware. As previously stated, the ultimate cost of an in-ground pool is often around twice the cost of the pool itself. That's because an in-ground pool is more than just a hole filled with water. Here's a list of extras that aren't usually included in the pool price. Exterior lighting, walkways, decks, fencing, patios, privacy screens, whirlpool spas, an outdoor sound system, a pool cover, water test kits, a shade structure, patio furniture, an equipment shed, a storage cabinet, pool toys, and more outside electrical outlets are all available. Even though you probably won't need all of these things, keep them in mind when making a budget for your construction project. These are only the starting points. Every year when we open the pool, there is a checklist that must be followed, so employ a professional pool business or research the do's and don'ts. Our following video will demonstrate how to construct the pool. Follow us on YouTube at News Today Reviews and online at newstodaynyc.com.